Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Revise. Today we will be looking into money bill. So the question is a previous year question. What will follow if a money bill is substantially amended by the Rajya Sabha? So we all know that money bill, Rajya Sabha has restricted power with respect to money bill, but we will revise it once again. So here the options are: A, the Lok Sabha may still proceed with the bill accepting or not accepting the recommendations of Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha cannot consider the bill further. The Lok Sabha may send the bill to the Rajya Sabha for reconsideration. And D, Delhi, the President may call for a joint sitting for passing the bill. So we will just quickly revise what exactly money bill etc. are. So money bill, what exactly money bill is? Money bill is a bill which deals exclusively with one or more matters which has been enlisted in Article 110. So what exactly Article 110 deals with? Article 110 deals with exclusively, that is with imposition, abolition, remission, alteration or regulation of any tax. So that is first criteria. Second one, regulation of borrowing or with respect to any financial obligation that has to be undertaken by the government of India, or that is the second criteria. Third criteria is with respect to the custody of consolidated fund of India, or contingency fund of India, or payment of monies into these funds or from withdrawal of these monies from these funds. So that is the third criteria. And the fourth one is appropriation of money from consolidated fund of India. That is the fourth criteria. And along with that, declaring any expenditure to be an expenditure that has been charged on the consolidated fund of India for increasing such an expenditure that has been charged on. And along with that, receipt of money on account of consolidated fund of India or public accounts and audit of accounts of union as well as state, etc. So these are some of the criteria which has been dealt in. These are the criteria which has been dealt in detail in Article 110. So any bill that deals exclusively with these criteria is a money bill. So understand that. So it deals exclusively with one or more matters which has been listed in Article 110. And who decides? It is the Speaker who certifies that the bill is a money bill, and his certification is final. His or her certification is final. No, the court cannot inquire into it. And also it cannot be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Of course, we know that it can be introduced only in Lok Sabha. And also for introducing in Lok Sabha, prior recommendation of President is required. And only with prior recommendation it can be introduced. And also here the Lok Sabha can pass this legislation, can pass money bill with a simple majority. So overall we can say that Lok Sabha enjoys an overriding legislative jurisdiction with respect to money bill. Now why is this overriding legislative jurisdiction called? It is because Rajya Sabha, when you take the case of Rajya Sabha, after it has been passed by the Lok Sabha, when it is sent to the Rajya Sabha cannot reject or amend this money bill. And at the same time, it has to make, if it wants, it has to make recommendations within 14 days. And it has to make it and then return the bill back to Lok Sabha. If these recommendations are accepted by the Lok Sabha, then it is said to have been passed with amendments. But at the same time, if Lok Sabha decides that it need not go ahead and accept these recommendations, then also the money bill is passed or is deemed to have been passed by Lok Sabha. And along with that, if Rajya Sabha fails to pass it or does not pass it within 14 days, then also Lok Sabha can declare, that is, it is declared that money bill is deemed to have been passed by both houses of the parliament. And after that, it is presented before the President for his assent. So again here, the President, he may give his assent or he may withhold his assent, but at the same time, he can never send it back for reconsideration. That is, he cannot return the bill for reconsideration. So that is one important criteria, that is, money bills cannot be resent or cannot be sent back or returned by the President for reconsideration. So that is most important part which you need to keep in mind. Usually the President gives his assent because it is with his prior recommendation that this bill is introduced in Lok Sabha. So that is that is actually a quick revision on money bill. Now we will answer this question. What will follow if the money bill is substantially amended by the Rajya Sabha? So this substantially amended means Rajya Sabha is making recommendations, and which means that the Lok Sabha may still proceed with the bill accepting or not accepting the recommendations of Rajya Sabha. Of course, this is the option, but again we will look into the other one, that is Lok Sabha cannot consider the bill further That is wrong. That is Lok Sabha can consider it and again pass it with saying that it is being passed with or without amendments. And the Lok Sabha may send the bill to Rajya Sabha. Again, this is also not valid. The President may call for joint sitting. Joint sitting is not mentioned or is not possible in the case of money bill. So along with that, a constitutional amendment bill also, in such cases, joint sitting is not possible. So keep that in mind. So the answer here would be A. The Lok Sabha may still proceed with the bill, accepting or not accepting. So that's it. Thank you.